Hello everyone, welcome to the Laravel tips and tricks. So today video is about how you can sort your middleware's order, and then the next how you can register your terminated middleware. So what is the terminated middleware and how to use this terminated middleware? So first understand this sorting middleware. So in the HTTP kernel you need to add this middleware priority. By default it's not added in the kernel.php file. So let me visit this kernel.php file. I'm going to HTTP kernel, not the console kernel. Remember, kernel.php file, and here there is a route middleware group, and there is nothing more. So if you want to set the priority, you need to add this middleware priority. Okay, protected, and then you need to type middleware, and then you need to call the middleware priority, right? So you can copy this out from there to avoid the spelling mistake, and then you need to specify your middleware inside an array, right? So in this way this will be executed first, this will be second, and stuff like that. Okay, and next let's go down, and here there is a terminatable middleware. So what is this? So sometime a middleware may need to do some work after the HTTP response has been sent to the browser. So if you define a terminate method on your middleware and your server is using the terminate method will automatically call after the response is sent to the web browser. So it means that when you added middleware on a specific route, and when you hit this route and middleware request is paused and returned back to the web browser, so you want to execute this after the request is paused to the web browser. So how you can implement this in your middleware? So you need to specify a property of this terminate, and this terminate accept a request and response, right? So when you add something here, so this will be returned to the browser, right? So by default it's returned from there, but you can also chain it with this terminate. So you can also add the additional information here when your request is processed and you want to execute it after this request. So in this case, in your case it would be a different scenario. So now let me go there, let me remove this out, and here I have registered is admin middleware. In the kernel.php file I have registered this simple middleware is admin, and this is admin is checking that if first user contain this name, so not this contain this name, redirect this back, otherwise execute this out. So this is the simple middleware, and I have registered this into the kernel.php file. Okay, so now question arises that how you can add this, how you can call this terminate. So now let me go to this go to my middleware and add this terminate property, add this terminate helper public function, and here I need to call this terminate. Okay, and this terminate accept a request, okay, and response. Let me type this response, and then here you can do whatever you want to do. So here I'm going to echo, so you can't return, or you can dd here, because our request is sent to the web browser, and here you need to execute only things which you want to do this after this HTTP response. So you can't terminate or return this request. I am executing after the HTTP response return to the browser. Okay, browser. So why I'm echoing this out, I already told you. So if I go here and now let's get refresh, right? So I have not applied this middleware on this one, so let me apply the middleware on this one. Middleware, and then I need to call this is admin. So by default it's going to return us back. So let me remove the, let me make the correct check. So if this is not equal to this one, so it's going to return me back on the home page. So if this is equal, so it's going to pass this request, right? Okay, so now let's get refresh. So it's going to execute this middleware because my middleware condition is correct, right? So now you can say you can view this. I am executing after the HTTP response returned to the web browser, right? So now this is coming from this this terminated property. So if I comment this out, so this will not going to be executed. So let's get refresh. Okay, and yes, it's now not appearing. So in this way you can execute something from this terminate. If you want to execute this, like let me copy this out from there. You can also log this information, like if you want to log this. I'm going to just doing this for testing purposes. So here I'm going to add this info. I am executing before. Okay, and then you need to add oops, here you can add the log info. So let me add this out here, executing after. So now save this one and let's visit this out. So let me first open the log file for you, storage logs, and then this log. Okay, let me remove the other things from there, and now let's get refresh. So this log will be counted in this log file, and yes, okay, so I'm executing before and I'm executing after. So it means that now we can instantly perform any operation if you want to want to perform this after this request. And by the way, in my case it's executing, but the Laravel documentation says that you need to add this into your app service provider. Into your app service provider you need to register this using this singleton method. So now let's go here, app service provider, and in this app service provider you need to go to this register method, and in this register you need to call this app this, okay, and then app, and then you need to call the singleton, okay, this one, and here you need to pass your middleware name, middleware class. Okay, so I pass this middleware class, and then this will be execute this terminated property. So now let's get refresh. So nothing is going to change, and yes, our property is added here. So hope you get an idea that what is the purpose of this terminated and how to use this. So if you like this video, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and stay connected for daily videos at 11 AM according to the Pakistan time. I will meet you in the next one. Bye bye.